Alright, well, anyway. Whoops. Alright, let's see if the guests can join. Probably not. Let me just send them all a message. Alright. Well, anyway. So yeah, we're back. With a little more, Danganronpa. And, we left off last time. It's investigation time. Because, Sakura's lifeless body has been found in the rec room. The current suspects, at least for me, are, Tucko. Whether it be in Genocide Show, or what was it, Genocide Jill? So yeah, in the animated version of this, they call Genocide Jill Genocide Show. But, so it's that character, Byakuya, and Hiro. That's Hiro. But Sumer Girl isn't off the hook yet. But whatever. Let's see whatever we can find. See what's gonna happen. Yep, that's what I want to do. Active. Okay. Just checking the thing. Make sure everything's okay. And there we go. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot. Reading time. All right. So the objective for today is it's not gonna be a very long stream. Just gonna get to the class trial. This is just the investigation part. Or maybe I may finish the class trial. I don't know. It's actually not that late where I am now, so might as well do it all in one shot. Alright. The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with a chair from the inside of the rec room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after burying the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside, and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
In other words,
this is a classic locked room murder. A locked room murder? What is that? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in a mystery movie or in a book or whatever. But could it happen in real life? And right before our very eyes?
hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
Alright. God, the coughing. Don't worry, I don't have the coronavirus. I'm good. I'm okay. When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when a locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving locking the room. Basic approaches include using string or a simple mechanism. There are a number of how do you know this? So after all that, all we have to do is check the door to see what happened. Is that right?
Correct.
The second type is... She just answered my question. And then supposedly the blue text is him thinking. Or me thinking. Whatever. Second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh.
In other words,
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from the outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door. Something like that. I don't see an arrow or a bullet wound anywhere on Sakura.
however,
But in this case, it doesn't seem to fit. Yeah. There are no guns or arrows in the school. Well, I'm not going to make that joke. And the door doesn't have any gaps that would allow it. Yeah, I think we could probably cross that off the list.
It's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they show up along with everyone else. And that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible, maybe.
it's true.
And then the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room, you say?
In other words,
By that, I mean there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. I mean, start pushing walls, start punching glass, or whatever. See if there's a door that leads somewhere. You see this in a lot of novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible. And you think we can cross that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. Which one of these 4 choices do you seem is most likely
It's
to fit
true.
this case? It's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Alright. So we got... Alright, we could talk to... That was weird. We can talk to 3 people. See a bunch of stuff on the floor. I don't know what that is. Whatever that is. Whatever. Is that Monokuma alcohol? Sakura drew her last breath, sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of a blow to the head. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she also had vomited blood. And you can see the traces of blood on her lips for sure. So it would have caused her to vomit blood. Hold on. Quick. Leave that. There we go. The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Close that out. Back up. There you go. The status of Sakura's body. Alright. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood. Don't think that's how it works. Unless you bite your tongue while you get hit in the head. I don't see any other thing. I don't know. Not a chance. Well, let's see. Byakuya.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on the most interesting location.
Naturally.
Interesting. Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree? I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. What the hell? What happened over here? There's a bloodstain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? That doesn't make any sense. Why is it so far away from when she died? Oh, did an altercation happen? Did she like just get whacked on top of the head? Check this out. Shards of glass scattered all across the chair that she was sitting on. It's all red. And the top and the bottom sections of the bottle, right? So yeah, it's some sort of a bottle. Glass shards on the floor. Okay. So it makes some sort of a bottle. I wonder. Something else on the ground near the glass. Oh, is that the bottle? Oh, is that the bottle from the thing? It's a Monokuma figure. Oh, is it from this? Yeah, the 4 red bottles. Those are the bottles. There was 5. Yeah, so in each one is a Monokuma figure. Each has a chest piece. You got your you got your pawns, you got your rooks, you got your bishops, I think, and I think that might be the queen. Don't quote me on that. I'm kind of dumb.
So...
Oh god, I was getting ready to press. All right, it's no different from your standard ship in a bottle. Huh. Okay, hitting controls is the best bet. I bet I could probably look at that with what she said. One of these buttons, tell me. Oh, Q just removes the whole thing. Don't auto it. Alright. Whatever. I screwed up. You never seen that? Maybe I have.
In other words...
Oh, he's probably like, what the heck is that? It's a ship in a bottle. So this is Monokuma's version of the Monokuma bottle, if you will. It's his version of the ship in a bottle. Oh, wait. Was she hitting the head with one of those bottles? The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. It's a horse. It's your knight. The red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. Yeah, she probably got hit in the head with the Monokuma bottle. Shards of glass and the Monokuma fever are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Let's see what that is. Some kind of a wrapper.
Huh?
Oh, that's, do you recognize it?
Well...
I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Did you poison the candy? No. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought I might help calm her down a little bit. So you gave that candy to Sakura. Ugh. Don't do that. Ah! Don't do that. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. See, when the characters when they moan in my ear, it's the weirdest thing. Listen, I'm not no, this isn't Rule 34. Or wherever you go do your business. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much?
I mean...
But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one. What if she was allergic to one of them? That's what killed her. Oh man. But now, they've lost all their flavor. Ooh. Well, goddamn. The polka dot candy wrapper has been added to my truth bullet. There's a thing over here too. Yeah, the bookshelf. Oh god, why is it so ear rapey? The locker's open and there's nothing inside. There are handprints.
Why?
Someone was in the locker. Who could it be? Measure the hands.
It's true.
They look quite fresh too. I'd say someone was hiding in here and in the locker, and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in there until the locked room was open, don't you think? And during the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Well, because we walked into the corner, he's in the corner. We would have seen him walked out of the goddamn locker.
Hey.
Right? Yeah, before we realized it was already open. Ah, never mind. Haha. The locker was already open at that point.
Indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then. I don't know, man. Go measure the handprints. Don't you have like a measuring tape? Go measure like everyone's hands. Oh. Okay. The show full of magazines, all different kinds of makeup. That's funny. Some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance of the room.
So...
It looks like a protein drink and it's empty. She must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good in all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. But still, this protein can, it's got a label. It says Chem A2. Oh, the Chem lab had all kind of health stuff. She must have gotten it from the Chem lab.
Just a second.
Oh, fuck. That's strange. What is this?
Hey.
Or what is it? See what's scattered around the can? The glass. The shards of glass.
Correct.
They're underneath it. I don't see where this is going. Why does that matter?
So...
I can't say sure yet, but it's probably gonna... We're probably gonna take... or want to take note of it. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know. I feel like it'll become a little important. Or become more important later. An important clue. I'm not sure I see how. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Makoto. Right there with you. Empty protein. Babada. And now I talk to these idiots.
What the heck?
Oh, nice. We already know who did it.
I won't forgive you.
Yeah, one of those three, like I said in the beginning. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say for sure, but without finding out more. And let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her here. You know, oh wait, all three of them to meet, yeah. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually, she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon? The Monokuma files she died right after around then. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. But she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry. That she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her, the force of it, my ears, my forces never would have happened. It's impossible not to have regrets. I know. Her account as an alibi for the notes. Now we gotta find those goddamn notes. But the fact that she had asked those three to meet her here, and that she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying at, it might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her here in the rec room? So you found out Well, to be fair, to be fairly honest to you, Asahina, or whatever her name is maybe 10 feet away from you. And it seemed like she was talking pretty loudly. So, never mind. And it's true. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do... but what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Kakuya said he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as a fact.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. I don't know. Okay, thanks. Damn? Damn? Do you believe him? I certainly don't. Nah, but knowing that asshole, he probably he's got some crap up his sleeve. Yeah, he's got some up his sleeve. But for Sakura to have been killed, yeah, she's not the type to would go down without a fight.
It's true.
And she certainly did, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? Or, oh, well, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly. They wouldn't need to if they expected to stand or they would have need to if they expect to stand a chance against her. Well, who wouldn't? Oh, the chair. The chair. The chair was shoved up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence of any kind of string mechanism used in the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had to be anything special done to it. Is that it? Give me I got a text from someone. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. Does it let me leave now? Talk to you now.
What the heck?
Let me see, the same thing, right? The fact that she had to take the 3-meter, and she asked him to come to the recruitment noon the same time and place. He ended up dying. It might be to confirm what I just heard for the 3-meter record. What do I got to examine more?
Hey. Certainly.
Anything else? I'm missing something. Am I missing something? Can I? What am I missing? Am I being dumb? Am I being really dumb? Right, because we look at that. You have anything else to say?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Loser. Yep. Yeah, okay. You're a loser. What? I checked the lockers, checked the bottles, checked that. Oh, look at that, look at that. The door. Oh, okay. The door is the only way in and out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mounting has been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke to get inside. There's no evidence that any of this string mechanism would be used. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the The door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locker room from the inside, not from the outside. The rec room door.
Listen.
Well, have you finished with your general investigation? I think so, for the most part.
So then.
You should probably go talk to the other people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't
Listen
leave.
to me.
That's why I've decided you'll go in my place. She decided. Okay. Yeah. I'm not reading that. That's weird. But she's right. I do have to talk to others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Alright, where are these boys at? Back in their rooms. Who am I to? Where is he? Oh, this lady. He pressed the doorbell. Open the goddamn door. After a few seconds, the weirdo popped out. Who's there? Oh, wait. The most negative aura I've ever felt. The aura of total decay.
What do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
All I hear is Kirito.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
Who does this remind me of? I don't know. She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously, annoyed Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something? Nah, I'm gonna give you the old one too. Give you the old one too. Oh my god. I want to talk to you about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. You know about that? Oh no, wait, what is it? Jinkies.
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya, they told me she had asked to meet with him. She wanted to meet with Master 2. I just said 2, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious. Well, I'm pretty sure it was obvious at the start, but whatever. Yeah, pretty much so. Can you tell me about it? I admit, I did get the note. Can I have the goddamn note, for Christ's sake? But I didn't go see her. I was too scared. So I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? No. Not at all. Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it. To accept it as a fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm gonna go back to my room and activate the vibrator. Toko closes the door, and a loud buzzing sound emits from the door. Kidding. Doors are soundproof, or the rooms are soundproof. With that, Toko quickly retreated to her room. Her account, or her lie. Now, let's go to Lucio over here. Yasuhiro. I pressed the doorbell and it rang again. And a wizard man came out with a baseball bat. After a few seconds, the man himself. Hey, what's up, Makoto? You need something? Yeah, actually, I wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
What?
How'd you know about that?
Could it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ochre told me herself that she wanted Byakuya and Toko to come too. Oh god. She told you. told you herself. What do you... what? When did Sakura tell you that?
What?
Oh, he's lying.
Um...
When she asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note.
How about that?
She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like, in passing. Yeah, it's super sus, man. Yeah, vote him out. Vote him out. As it's a Yasuhiro. So then you went to meet with Sakura?
You got it all wrong.
No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Okay. Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually...
Last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt, and I took her to the nurse's office.
Don't look at me!
I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on!
Sorry, looks like I don't have it anymore. What a big goofy smile and with a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of his pocket. Oh shit! The candy! The candy!
Huh?
No! The candy! It's the candy!
What?
Oh, oh no, it's Yasuhiro. The idiot strikes somehow. Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again. Shoved it back in his pocket.
Hey, come on!
Sorry, just a bit of trash to throw out. Or I forgot to throw out. Trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny that the ogre asked for meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me. Before waiting to reply, he slipped back into his room. He said that was trash, but there's no way that all there was to it. There isn't. That's the goddamn rapper. Okay, so I've heard Toko and from Hiro. What's next? I'm not quite sure. Chem lab maybe? I'm gonna take a guess, yeah. Oh, the protein shake. Let's go to the protein shake, boys. Maybe I should find out more about the protein can we found. Yeah, Chem lab. So where should I start? Chem lab time, let's go. Where's the chem lab? Oh, where's the chem lab? Where was the room that they were making heroin in? Definitely not here. I already missed the stairs. I need the candles on the floor. Chem lab, here we go. Here we go. Oh, hello. Did you have your eye in the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, got it. I think what you mean to say is, yes, sir, I understand. Oh, God. I really hope it's not him. He's such an asshole. Alright, what do we got? We got Byakuya and the cabinet thing. This isn't my first time seeing this shelf, but I can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. Looks like there's 3 shelves connected towards one giant shelf. More importantly right now, the cocaine powder that's spilled in front of the shelf. I have to be careful not to step in it. Too much yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint. There's a broken bottle in front of that shelf. Is that where the powder came from? It looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? Oh, is it the poison? I was on the fourth floor this morning checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. And the powder must have been
So
spilled.
in other words,
That's right. It could have only been around the time of the incident. If that really is when it happened, it must be related to the case somehow. He writes it down in his book, in his magic notebook of notebooking. Check the footprints first. There are footprints. They're only on the front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? I made his sketch out the floor. What do you mean by we? Yeah, what does he mean by we? How kind of you to offer. What? That insufferable smirk handed me a piece of paper and pen.
what?
Well, let's go. Chop chop. Ah, Jesus Christ. Don't let it be you. Don't tell me. Tell me he lives throughout the whole game. Oh, shit. Almost messed up that. Hold on. There we go. So I got to work. And there, after. And before long, I drawn up a sketch of the room. So how's this? It's perfect, but it'll be not bad for you. I mean. Oh, God.
I see.
So when you look at it like this, it's interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight out to that top, or to that shelf, did whatever they wanted to do, and then left. Blah, blah. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be
It's certainly possible.
Makoto. Are they yours? Bruh, no.
What?
Okay then. Let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. I see, your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints, he says. Yeah, unfortunately. But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. And these prints are a really valuable clue. You should probably take a good hard look at the powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered from the floor in front of the shelf. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. It looks like the bottle's named Chem C4. Also, it looks like someone left footprints in the powder. And there's the map. Based on the positioning of these footprints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Okay. Let's check each thing. Alright, so in this shelf is looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. They're reagents, I think. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must be truly bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What, you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. Well, damn, that kind of... I took that personal, Buck. I took that personal. Yeah. Anyway, that doesn't matter right now. I need to focus on that shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with a letter B and a number. So I can... Oh god. So I guess I could consider this part of the shelving unit is section B. Don't see anything out of the ordinary here, in which case I don't think I have to worry about it too much. Let's see. On this shelf is... well look, and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I could consider this section C. What's on this? Wait, what? There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The proteins you can find in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number, so I guess I consider part of the shelving section A. But wait, there's one bottle that is labeled Chem C9. Could someone have put it here by accident? I try and find out more about this shelving unit. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A is dietary supplements. Section B is reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. What concerns me is that Section A, there's a bottle with the label from Section C. What was a bottle of poison from Section C? Or doing? What is a bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on there. Chemicals. Chemicals. Yes. He didn't even look at it. That's funny. Well, yeah. Looks like it's gonna be all by myself for this. All right. I've already taken a good look at the chem lab. Maybe I should take another look around the rec room. Whoops. So is that it? No more from you?
I see.
I admit, you have a good eye for spotting clues. But you also need to learn how to make use of those clues. Have I not been the one that's been solving all these murder clues? Or Makoto has? Not, well, whatever. No one cares. No one cares about the protagonist. Seems a little empty.
Hey,
So, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me.
I see.
I see, so along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. And that's a lie. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Yeah. Hiro, he's lying. He always looks sus. Someone's lying. No shit.
Anyway,
Well, I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These are 3 things that have revealed new clues. You do well to look over them one more time. This game gives me strokes. What? What is that? Whatever. Who cares? Alright, I think Kyoko said she found some new clue involving the Babada. Something new. The fact that what they're holding.
hey,
So did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention, and I'm sure you'll find it. a correlation. They're all chess pieces. Oh, he's an idiot. Oh my god.
So,
I don't mind guiding you towards the clues, but giving you the conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to some conclusion, yeah, whatever. And that's just because you don't trust me, right? Idiot, why'd you bring that up again? Why'd you bring that up again, dumbass? I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree. The correlation, they're all chest pieces.
hey,
There's one more thing about the... I like to do an experiment to confirm it with you, if you don't mind helping me.
anyway,
You gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle. And try to get the smaller pieces, too. She's gonna build it back up. It's okay to mess with the crime scene like that.
that doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so...
So then...
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab while I'm gone. Try to gather up all the glass. Yep. I took the broom and just dustpan. Yeah, whatever. He cleaned up the goddamn glass. That's what he did. Certain parts I'm just gonna be skipping around 'cause it's dumb. And he finishes. Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then...
Is everything ready? Now, let's get to work. As I take a sip of my bottle, we rebuild the goddamn bottle again. So what kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words...
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're gonna use it to compare the weights. Compare the weights of the goddamn bottles. Pieces of glass you collected, and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
Listen,
First, let's compare the weight of the two normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced, as all things should be.
in other words...
Which means Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Oh, each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
So then...
Now here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on the side of the scale. Now, what you might expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be they'll all be even. Well, either they'll be balanced out, or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
So then...
And then give it a try. It's heavier. It's heavier? What? What the hell? How is that possible? Yeah. What? Jesus. How does that
I knew
work? Just as I thought. Well, I wouldn't have thought that.
In other words...
The result of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together.
Hey,
I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So what do you think? It's all on you. Shit. I don't know. I don't know if whoever wanted to whack her first, like, grab one of the bottles, realize one was heavier, and just whacked on top of the head with it. Who knows? Oh, the shelf, right? Is that what she said? Hiding some kind of a clue. Oh, one's upside down. Did someone put it back by accident? Yeah, one looks like it was upside down.
hey,
Something catches your eye. It's important for you to explore the detail, don't you think? Picked up the inverted magazine and flip through. What the fuck? Well, coming a clue. It's definitely not Toko. Because no, in this game, either Byakuya or Hiro wrote her name in there, try to get rid of her. So now we've lowered down to 2 suspects. Also, knowing, and then it's gonna come up with the same bullshit, like, I only murder men, or some crap like that. One of these pages near the center of the magazine, a word has been written in bloody letters. It said, Toko. Could this be?
Correct.
It would appear you found it. Is this?
So,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. Aha.
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that? That says Toko, right? Yeah, looks like it.
What the heck?
Then she's the killer, right? Wrong. No. She ain't the killer. Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
I won't forgive you.
It's settled. She's the killer. No, she's not. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. It's not the killer. She's not the killer. I can see why you might think that, but it just seems too easy, if anything. It makes me that much more suspicious. Yeah. Me too. Magazine dying message has been added to the realm of lies. Whoops. Oh no, that was right. Never mind. Okay. Going to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from her body.
just a second.
Wait, from Sakura's body. Okay. Just staring off into space isn't gonna help you figure out anything. Well, yeah, I know, but
Hey,
don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? I think touching dead bodies is, kind of weird.
whew,
There's no getting around it. Unlike me, she didn't recall at the time and I found her touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing that I've grown to... that I've grown perversely used to? Oh. Although there are still some times, I can't believe how calm you are, no matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
it's true.
That's totally normal. Oh shit. And how can you?
So,
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. Sorry, never mind. God damn.
hey,
More importantly, look here. Oh! That's the yellow powder we found at the chem lab. Wait, so what does this even mean?
correct.
The yellow, you see, the yellow powder on her instep. It really stands out.
I see.
The powder is clue number 1. Let's see. Taking a sip of the water again. I'm gonna get one of those special mics for ASMR. Just hear me
Hey.
drinking water. I finish the sentence, go off on the side, and just. Next is the wound on her head. Look carefully.
It's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot. So let me just explain.
It would seem.
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows to the head.
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more thing interesting. Oh, there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her blood in detail. Or her body. Yeah, I don't think they'd be able to do blood work. Or, examine the blood to see if they're the same type. Yep, she was able to learn that. I mean, to be fair though, if Makoto would just man up. Actually, I don't think anyone would be able to be able to do what she's doing. I'm gonna be honest. I'd be scared shitless. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Honestly. Oh, it's nighttime. Right? Is it nighttime? Wait. Never mind.
Whoops, you caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
Well, looks like it's not nighttime. Looks like it's time for the case.
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Well, investigation time, investigation time is now over. Looks like, I think this is part 13. In part 14 will be class trial number 4? I think. Which I will, yeah, it'll definitely be tomorrow. It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, whatever happens, I have to make it something happen. Or not whatever happens. Alright. And this is where we're going to leave off. With the ominous sound of a violin. So I'll catch you guys later. Well, to see who killed Sakura. Well, that's not the save button. That's like the spookiest sound ever. Stop it, game. I'm not much for horror games, just I am a little bitch. Anyway, listen to some happy music on the title screen. Well, yeah. I'll catch you guys later.